first and foremost, you've got to be honest with yourself about where you're at as an artist, what genre you're in, who you look up to, where you kind of fit in. You know, there's no point in a pop act emailing the editor a cram, really. So look at artists you look up to, look at artists who are your peers locally and kind of figure out where they're picking up press. It's not hard to find email addresses online, it's not hard to find newspaper journalists' details either, and just make yourself some little databases of who you want to target. And then just ask, be proactive, you know, be polite, use good grammar, use good punctuation in emails.
Get the person's name right.
Get the person's name right. Don't write an email that's got loads of capital letters and has, we got this and we got this and we got this, because it won't get read. Like, be straight to the point, who you are, what you're doing, why somebody should care, summarise it, and just go for it.
Doing your research, I think, is a really important one. Through, we kind of mentioned this earlier, was getting the emails for a band who's like, we'd really love to play one of your gigs, your venues, the venues you used, we totally love them. And it's like, yeah, but you're a metal band, and the last person I had on was Blue Rose Code, so like, my audience obviously isn't, you know, slightly different. So it's that, have a look before you get in contact with a promoter or press or whatever. It's just do that. Take that extra few minutes, look at their website, look at their Facebook page and see what other events are going, and go, actually, do they have my audience base there? The other way that I have find music, and like to actually looking for support slots for the gigs I was doing, I actually kind of took to Facebook a wee bit and was saying to my pals, right, who am I missing? Because nobody's getting into contact with me, and I do a lot of work with younger musicians as well, but there was nothing coming through there for a wee bit. So me taking to social media and like Twitter and SoundCloud and doing that link through, you know, like artists like, and looking for a certain genre. So that's another reason why it's important to get your music up on the different sites. It isn't just for your punters, it's also folk like me who are kind of searching for that thing I don't know about.
I would say some people do put up music too early sometimes. Like, I'll get sent something and I can hear promise in it and like it, but sometimes folk can share stuff too early, like from their bedroom on their phone or whatever, and just waiting a little bit longer till you get a better recording that's going to better represent what you're actually going to sound like can make a hell of a difference to getting a gig or not. And I think, and following on from that, SoundCloud as a promoter is great because I can stick that on and people can send me an EP and I'll just carry on reading emails and stick it on in the background and get a feel for what it is and whether it suits more than an MP3 or a long sort of like 17 paragraph bio. But that's one thing I forgot to say was, you know, send your music to a chum and see or someone you can trust to get their opinion on the quality of it as well, because I've seen some people send me stuff and I'm like, I really like that, but I don't know if it's quite there yet.
You've also been sent some stuff that you thought was absolutely terrible.
I've also been sent some stuff that was absolutely terrible,
And I think that's important. I've always tried to find a mentor of sorts all the way through my career, someone that you look up to, and someone that you know, if you go, is that a good idea? Am I doing that right? They're going to go, no, you're stupid. You know, it's important to have that, because sometimes people can get so caught up in what they're doing that you do lose a wee bit of focus and centre of where you are. So yeah, be thick-skinned, but put yourself out there and expect to be knocked down sometimes, because it's important and it'll make you stronger and it'll make you better.